Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Just Saying Football with Jack and Sean. I'm your host, Sean Gann, alongside my partner, Jack McNicholas. We're here to bring you news, notes, weekly updates, and game analysis of your favorite teams from around the league. Now, I had the chance, go check out our website, justsayingfootball.com, and follow us on Instagram at justsayingwjs for article and video updates. Before we jump into the Thursday night football game, we here at Just Saying Football have a very, very special announcement. For the first time ever, in about a year and a half since we've been doing this, Jack and I are actually going to be in person together, filming and recording an episode. So that's really exciting. You know, obviously with COVID, we've had everyone, whether it's work or school, has gone pretty much online. So Jack and I are really looking forward to this. And the great news does not stop there. Not only are we going to be in person, both Jack and I are going to be at the Buffalo Bills and Indianapolis Colts game this weekend when they face each other up in Buffalo with our good friend Sam, Fody, Dylan, and shout out to Jeff, who's supposed to come. For those of you who don't know, Sam, Jack, and I, we have a goal to go to all 32 stadiums. This is going to be the sixth one off of our checklist. So we're really looking forward to that. And then this upcoming weekend, the news continues, everyone. We're going to be doing an Instagram Live. We're also going to have a live feed during the parking lot. What's it called?
Tailgate.
During the tailgate up in Buffalo. So stay tuned for shenanigans, questions that are going to be asked to both Buffalo fans and to Colts fans. Hopefully a ton of fun Bills Mafia stuff, a handful of people jumping off of tables and onto tables. So just stay tuned for that on Sunday for sure. And stay tuned for a special episode of Jack and I in person. We're really looking forward to it and allowing everyone to see that.
Definitely. I mean, and the crazy thing is a lot of people may not know, we hang out all the time in real life. The crazy thing is this year, we just haven't, the last year, Sean said, we haven't been able to do things together in person. So exciting weekend, great game, Bills, Colts, two top AFC teams. We're going to Buffalo, some of the best fans in the NFL. We're ready for that. But
absolutely.
Right now, we're here to break down the Thursday night football game. We have the Atlanta Falcons hosting the New England Patriots, and Atlanta 4-5. They are in kind of a tough spot right now. No Calvin Ridley, no Cordero Patterson. Only 117 yards passing in the air, and I only say these stats because they're going up against New England, who is playing incredible right now, 6-4, and they're trying to get the Bills in the AFC division race right now.
Yeah, no, they're only a game behind right now. It's 6-4. The Bills are 6-3, and like you just mentioned, the game against the Colts is going to be a tough game, even though they beat them in the playoffs and all these things. And the Bills, great team. They're coming off a big win. All these things, you just never know on any given Sunday what's going to happen. But jumping into this game, I mean, this is a game I feel like everyone always pays attention to after the comeback of 28-3. I mean, no one looks at 28-3 the same. It doesn't think, Atlanta Falcons.
You messed up.
You messed up. But this is a very different Patriots team. There's no Tom Brady for starters. You got a rookie quarterback, Mac Jones, who right now I think is looking like the offensive rookie of the year. He's playing great in the system. Last week, they absolutely destroyed the Browns in the game. I think many people were surprised the fact that they put up 45 points and only let up 7. The Patriots are riding right now, dude. It's hard for me to see the Falcons taking this game from them currently.
Yeah, and I got to say, I was one of those people that thought New England was weak at receiver. Obviously, Kyle Pitts now being the top passing option for Atlanta in this. I have to give the advantage of that to New England. But I got to say, they really did step up last week. Mac Jones played excellent. I believe he only had 4 incompletions the whole game. Most of them were just throwaways. But what we're looking at there, I mean, he was able to get everybody involved. Ramondre Stevenson on the ground while Harris is out has been excellent. Late round rookie. He had 2,102 last week. They have Kendrick Bourne, Jacoby Myers, Hunter Henry, all getting involved in the pass game. I'm really liking where New England's offense is right now. And, over the last 4 games, they have actually won all 4 games. They are the second highest offense when it comes to yards in that category over the last 4 games, 407 yards per game and 37.5 points a game over the last 4 weeks. It's so hard to bet against New England right now.
No, absolutely. And, one of the things that Bill Belichick does so well is taking out your main threat, your main wide receiver, your main running back. That's how he schemes. That's what he does so well. And this week, still no Calvin Ridley for the Falcons. Possibility of no Cordell Patterson. He was He was banged up last week, and after a
Yeah.
short week, it's always tough to then expect him. He has been a limited participant at practice, but
Mhm.
most likely it's going to lean towards a game time decision. So that's really up to Russell Gage and Kyle Pitts. And between those two, everyone's probably thinking, well, Kyle Pitts is going to be the main threat then. And Bill
Yeah.
Belichick's going to take that away. And we saw that last week when Kyle Pitts is not involved in this offense, they really begin to struggle. They only put up 3 points against Dallas. Matt Ryan had a handful of interceptions. They were not moving the ball very well.
Mhm.
And for me, that's what makes me worried in this game. That's what makes me want to lean with the Patriots, and I'm going to lock in the Patriots now. I think that they're going to remove Kyle Pitts from that equation. They're not going to have Cordell Patterson, who's been this gadget guy doing everything,
Yeah.
whether it's receiving or running. Mike Davis, I was expecting a lot from him after what we saw from Carolina, and very early on in the season, he just didn't have it. It felt like.
Yeah, I mean, you expect a little more from Mike Davis right now. He only has about 120 touches at this point in the season. Obviously, as you mentioned, Cordell Patterson, kind of the engine to this offense, both in the run game and the receiving game. The Patriots, it's tough, right now. This could be one of those crazy, games that we've seen over the last couple of weeks that's lopsided. And, Atlanta comes in with nothing. But I mean, like you said last week, Kyle Pitts about 60 yards last week through the air. Matt Ryan only 117. Not what you want to see against this second-ranked Patriots defense when it comes to points scored. Only allowing 17 points a game. In Atlanta, it's not like their offense is a huge threat right now. And the one thing is, as I mentioned before, the Patriots, what really gives me this drive here is how they've been on this win streak. And Atlanta right now, giving up 30 points a game, which is second worst in the whole league. Right now the Patriots are finally getting it right on offense, no matter who's there. It just looks too good for them to go after this, for Atlanta to win this one at home for me.
No, I absolutely agree. I do think this is going to be, I think this has potential to be a surprise game just because of what this game carries, given the historical fact. I've already, by scrolling through Instagram this morning, it's been the Edelman catch over and over and over and over again.
True.
So I don't expect the Falcons to play like they did last week against the Cowboys, and not move the ball and only put up 3 points. They're going to want, there's a few players on this team that lost to this Patriots team, and they remember that, and they want to get a win. So I do expect the Falcons to come out and play strong, but just the way the Patriots have been operating, the way that Mac Jones looks, he looks really comfortable in this offense. The defense is playing really well. I think it's just hard to bet against them at this moment, especially with just the way the Falcons have been playing. Some games fantastic, some games really bad. Come back win against the Saints, get flattened out by the Cowboys. Like it's hard to pick.
It is, I don't think that they're going to do that, as bad. I think that some teams have been able to adjust a little quicker than we've expected this year on short weeks. But Belichick on a short week, he comes prepared. When it comes down to the coaching and preparation, he's the best. And, that's what you got to do going into Thursday Night Football is, you have a couple days in between your last game to get this done. And I think that he's just able to execute a little more and make adjustments than, first year coach, Arthur Smith in Atlanta. So there's a lot of factors here that the Patriots are good. I'm expecting the Falcon defense to step up, but, again, too many advantages for New England in this one.
No, absolutely. That's all the time that we have, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. And again, stay tuned for Sunday. We're going to be live in Highmark Stadium up in Buffalo. A very special episode for the 4 p.m. and Sunday Night Football. And we're going to put the Monday Night Football into that one. We'll be up in Buffalo again. You'll be surprised by the location. And we're going to be in person. So please stay tuned for everything.
Yeah. Check us out. Always justsayingfootball.com. Just Saying Football on YouTube, and Just Saying No GWJS on Instagram for all your video and article updates. Check us out in Buffalo on Sunday. Hype to see you. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.